Big K, little K, what begins with K? Well, cornflakes do spring to mind, but not because I'm illiterate, just because I'm warming up dinner and it's getting a bit late. But according to Dr. Seuss, little K, kitten, kangaroo, kick a kettle kite, and a king's kerchoo. Sure, Dr. Seuss, sure. So time to check in on how my ABC reading challenge is going. For anyone who doesn't know, the notion of my ABC reading challenge is that if you look behind me, you will see a lot of shelves on that back wall. That's a portion of my to-read shelf, books that I've acquired but not yet read. By reading somewhat alphabetically, with some exceptions, like Buddy reads, through authors beginning with A through to Z, it makes me move through the shelves, not get stuck in one area like Tanith Lee, never moving from a single author. Gives me a bit of variety, gives me an excuse to move through books that I might not otherwise read, gives you a chance, you, my viewers, a chance to decide what you think I should read next. There's a hidden joy that I'm starting to see. If you look on this side, you will notice a lot of books propped on the top of other books. I don't normally approve of that sort of thing. Very not done. But my bookshelves are getting a bit packed. So I'm going to read from A to Z, and then I can come reassess the bookshelf situation, pack everything in correctly, because most of these ones are quite packed. Okay. K. I've read quite a few Ks already. I've got ones that I've got written off my shelf, and I've got a few more underway at the moment. I have moved on to The Dark Tower, number 2, The Drawing of the Three. I loved the first Stephen King Dark Tower novel. I only read it just recently in June. I couldn't wait to move back here. I'm also reading The Shape of Water by Del Toro and Krauss. Yes, I am reading 2 books at the same time. It does kind of make sense. I'm no excuses. I'm calling this a book, an author beginning with K, because Del Toro is an excellent, amazing director. His movies are fantastic. But I don't think that he is primarily a writer. I think the writing portion of this is Daniel Krauss. So I'm filing this under K for Krauss rather than D or T for the director. Pan's Labyrinth is still one of my favorite weird movies ever. And this is proving weird as well in excellent ways. Other books on my K shelf that I am probably not going to read. I've got The Wandering Fire by Guy Gabriel Kay, book 2 of the Fionnuala Tapestry. I thought I might get to it this time around. I've read and loved the first one. And I've got The Darkest Road, which is number 3 as well. I don't think I'm quite in the mood for Guy Gabriel Kay now. I've also got Judith Kerr, When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit. That's a classic scholastic kids story that I was thinking I might read. Kill Your Boss by Shane Coon has been hanging around on my bookshelves for ages, but I don't think I'm in the mood for that either. I've got a few more Stephen Kings. I've got Cell, Stand, oh, that's heavy, and I don't think I'll be getting to those. I thought of trying The Running Man, but I started rereading it and I couldn't quite get into it, so that's another one for the next iteration. And The Wave and the Flame, book 1 of Leah's Daughters by Marjorie Bradley Kellogg. I had good thoughts about this one until I found out that it ends on a massive cliffhanger, and you probably don't want to start it unless you've already got number 2 lined up, and I don't. So those are the books beginning with K that I don't think I'll read unless I get an overwhelming vote from many of my viewers that I should. Instead, I'm going to get you to choose between these 4 books. I'll list them below. You weigh in on which one you want, and when I finish my current book, which will probably be The Dark Tower, I will read one of these. The first one is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Kawaguchi. It looks like a cozy coffee shop mystery, but I'm told that there is timey-wimey stuff happening, journeys into the past being curated by a coffee shop. I don't know anyone who's actually read this one, so if you have and you think I should read this one without much ado, by all means tell me. Then we've got Damon Night Beyond the Barrier. I've got this beautiful, beautiful little book that I either picked up in the UK or probably, if not that, then probably someone sent it to me from America. A McFadden Bartel book. Is that... My, this is stunning. Stunning, stunning book from 1970. If you think I should read another Damon Night, considering how much I enjoy the short stories, let me know. I've also got The Coins of Murph by Leo P. Kelly. I know nothing about The Coins of Murph or Leo P. Kelly, except that I found this book and I really like the cover. It's a coronet. It's got a really science fiction-y cover. It's got that heft and wobble. It's got the feeling of a good book that has been well read, and so I bought it. Sometime, somewhere. And finally, I've got one that I definitely picked up in the UK. I think I got that from Foyles, a big first-hand bookshop. I've got an SF Masterworks by Daniel Keyes, Flowers for Algernon. Yes, I have to admit, I have either never read this book or I read it so long ago that I have no memory whatsoever of it. But I've heard such good things about it that I was willing to buy a brand new book. So, you get to vote. Which will it be? Will it be Flowers for Algernon? Will it be The Coins of Murph? Will it be Beyond the Barrier? Or will it be Before the Coffee Gets Cold? I don't do fancy quizzy things. Just write in the comments below what you would like to see me read and review next. And I will see you back here for that review sooner or later. And in the intervening time, you should spend your time by reading good books. Thank you for watching.